what's your take on what we heard from Shams at The Athletic as to the reason why Kyrie Irving might miss the entire season for the Nets?
It's on brand. I'll start with that. Some people are just on some other ish, and Kyrie is one of those people. And a lot of times I do respect it, that there are things to him that are bigger than basketball. I guess, and listen, this does not need my approval, but I do have an opinion on it. And I guess I'm better with this reported explanation than I am the conspiracy theory aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
At least he's not anti-science based on his explanation. He's trying to be a quote-unquote voice for the voiceless, which I would take exception to that because the unvaccinated population is anything but voiceless. Matter of fact, they're very loud. In many cases, loud and wrong, if I may say so. But nonetheless, you know, they're well spoken for. So I don't think Kyrie Irving. I don't think the unvaccinated need Kyrie Irving to be some sort of professional martyr for them. But if that's his choice, I'm actually prepared to take my cue from Sean Marks and the Nets and move on. I love that they made their choice, same as he made his, and then they were like trying to compromise and work around it because they definitely have enough to still win the championship. They're not overwhelming favorites. But as far as they're concerned, this should be no different than a player missing a season because of injury. And they certainly got a lot of experience playing without one of their big three last year due to injuries. They added to their lineup in the offseason. So, listen, Kyrie going to do Kyrie. And Kyrie, as we know, is not about to be peer pressured or reasoned with when he's got his mind made up on something. That's who he is. That comes with the package. Good for him. Do you?
Michael Smith here on the Rich Eisen Show. I had a similar approach that I take a little bit of disagreement in calling, well, a lot of disagreement in that the people who are unvaccinated is voiceless. I was pointing out that there's a 3-hour block on the most watched cable network on television in the United States of America talking about vaccine mandates in a manner that Kyrie Irving would agree with, apparently.
I would argue that they might even have louder voices given the position
right.
that some of those voices occupy in our country.
Right. And I've seen videos of anti-vaxxers overturning COVID testing sites tables on the streets of America. I've seen, actually disruptive behavior that shows up on my timeline on my phone. But you're right. Like, maybe you should take the cue, and we should all, from Sean Marks, of like, that's your decision. We're moving on. We'll chat with you if you have your change of opinion, and we'll pay attention.
Here's the truth of the matter.
You know?
They all come and go. All of us are temporary. The show goes on. We all know that in this business and every other business and every other walk of life. So the NBA is going to have a great 75th season, and the Nets are going to be great with or without Kyrie. So if this is what he wants to do, if this is important to him, Godspeed.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.